I talk about unseen forces, supernatural events, God, the paranormal, how everyone and everything is connected in ways that we can't truly comprehend, things that we can't explain yet. But I like to share my own personal experiences because when you see it, it has more of an impact than just saying it, hearing it. So that's why I made this series, Observing the Signs, connecting with the unseen. This one just happened, but it's not the first time. I had a dream where I received communication from something from the other side, from God, from spirits, whatever. But in the dream, my sister was there. We have different dads, so she's my half sister. That's why I said your grandpa. I'm just going to read this. I sent this the next day. You were in one of my dreams last night. You told me your grandpa was working through somebody she knows to deliver a message. He found a box in an attic with a record or a note, and she was at peace. She was very happy. It was like this big. I remember the color, the fonts on it. I just couldn't read what it said. And then she came back and said, I have a box of mom's dad's in a box upstairs. It's a metal box. I'll have to read through it again and see what's in there. I thought it was just his military paperwork. So fast forward, and this is what she comes back with. She found a note, and I'll share that in a minute. She said, it's all deeply connected. There's no way you even knew I had an old box of grandpa's in my attic. It wasn't even in the attic until last week. It was in an extra bedroom we redid, and then I moved it in there last week on Monday. And where or how that letter was in there is just odd. It doesn't go with anything else, and how many people would have kept that in a file box for 40 years? It's dated 1985, before you were even born. Keep that in mind, 1985. That's relevant for later. So I have this dream about this box in an attic with a letter for her or somebody. And she says, you know what? I looked in that box and I found a letter. I didn't even know it was in there. And I just moved that box into the attic last week. So that alone. So this is the letter she found in her attic, in the box, just like the one in my dream. It says, remember to always thank God, from the Miracle Temple of Faith. This is from 1985. I was born in 1992. My grandpa died when I was like 3 years old. Never really knew him. Pause to read. It says, my dear chosen one, God said, thou hast been in a valley of worry and decisions, but this day I shall rain my blessings upon thy life, and a settled peace to thy troubled mind. Therefore, I want to send you the key of faith to unlock that door that has shut you in and shut you off. Also, to snap the chains that bind you with problems and conditions way beyond your control. So keep that in mind. I want to send you the key of faith. As soon as I read that in this letter, I received this pop-up from my phone, like a random subreddit that I never even go to. I got this pop-up. It's symbolic. I never visit this subreddit. Wholesale. Entrance, exit. The exit's open. I want to send you the key of faith that unlocks the door. At the same time I read that, this popped up. And if that wasn't crazy enough, this popped up on my For You after. Remember that date, 1985? Me and my sisters on February 17th, 1985. And it was a boy with his two sisters making a music video, just singing and dancing. Me and my sisters used to do that all the time. It's one of our core memories. 1985. Hey, Grandpa. So to summarize, we're all connected. There's things that are happening behind the scenes that we don't truly understand. Pay attention. God, Spirit, it's always with us.